The student I created an activity for will be referred to as M. M has autism. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, refers to a range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, receptive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication, as well as by unique strengths and differences. We know that there is not one autism but many types, caused by different combinations of genetic and environmental influence. Quoted from the title of What is Autism? M is word avoidant and prompt dependent. Prompt dependence is when a student needs a prompt in order to initiate a skill or activity that they have already mastered. Quoted from Long, 2016. She uses an iPod with Proloco to go to communicate, but she can use her vocabulary to read short books, mainly sight word books. She is in the 4th grade. M exhibits many characteristics of autism. These characteristics can be usually intense or focused interests, stereotyped and repetitive body movements such as hand flapping and spinning, repetitive use of objects such as repeatedly switching lights on and off or lining up toys, insistence on sticking to routines such as traveling the same route home each day and doing things in exactly the same order every time, unusual sensory interests such as sniffing objects or staring intently at moving objects, sensory sensitivities including avoidance of everyday sounds and textures such as hair dryers, vacuum cleaners, and sand. This is quoted from the title of Characteristics. M also needs simple directions and often needs them repeated a few times. She also needs longer wait times to answer questions or react to directions. This can take up to a couple of minutes. Like I mentioned before, M is a very visual learner and is word avoidant and prompt dependent. She is also very sensory. One of my other students has an item we dignify as slime, which consists of cornstarch and water. This satisfies his sensory needs. He makes it himself when he wants to use it. M likes to use it as well, but cannot make it on her own. So for my project, I devised a PODD mixed with a picture instruction element to create a flipbook on how to make slime. I did this so she could work independently and still be able to follow directions. I am hoping that this book eliminates prompting for the creation of slime. The first 7 pages are the creation steps, and these are on blue paper. I used blue paper because blue represents math on her schedule. When creating the slime, M has to complete math actions, so to help her recognize this and keep the setting familiar, I used the blue color. I also included the cleanup process, which has 4 pages. These pages are on red. Red on her schedule means time to stop. When choosing the images that I used, I picked ones that she has seen in the classroom. All the symbols included she is familiar with and are very simple. Intricacy upsets her and sends her into a behavior. I also used pictures of sign language that we use with her. Included also are a couple of sight words that she knows and can read. I kept the construction of the flipbook simple. M does not like a lot of extravagance. It distracts her, and if this occurs, the AT won't be used. This flipbook is small and portable. It has a return ring design, so she can easily flip the page to the next step. This item can be used as a vocational support as well. Once the school year is over, M can take this flipbook home with her and continue to make slime and have fun with her sensory item, without the assistance of her parents or teachers. Illustrated directions not only help non-readers in completing tasks, but assist students who have difficulty processing verbal information or who need repeated reminders. Chrissy, 2012. Here is the example of my book that I created. Like I said, it has simple design, simple instructions, pictures of things that she knows and knows how to use. With the turn ring design, the blue paper, so she knows that there is math involved in creating this, so there is no surprise for her. And you can see the sign language for play that she knows very well. In the cleanup section, represented by the red, to show her to stop. Again, there's also sight words written in, so she can see those, read those, and understand the word. And again, very familiar pictures. Simple, yet effective.